Hello everyone and welcome to the Lightwork Tarot channel. And today we have a reading, Message from Your Shadow Self. So let's do a little intro and I'll tell you about it. So your shadow self is usually like a hidden part of you that plays also a huge role in your self-development. And it's not a because it's shadow, it doesn't mean that it's really bad. It's just your hidden, maybe more difficult side of you that will help you to grow the most. So please, this side is also important. So listen to it. It can give you some of the most powerful messages to make your life better really quickly. And I went through this myself and I can vouch for it. So let's start with pile picking. Please choose one of the three piles we'll have today and take a deep breath. See which one you like more, and we will start in a second. All right, group number one, let's start your reading now. All right, so let's look at your main card. You have willpower. Wow, look at this. It has a picture of a bull. It's a very beautiful deck, very intricate details with I can see like wings here. I can see a crown, very beautiful details. So today I will change my style of reading a little bit and I'll shuffle on camera. Let me know in the comments if you like that more. Let's get you one more card out of another deck. Oh, okay. Okay, this was turned, so we have surrender. I already have an idea what it can be about. So what I think initially about this pile is this pile, the shadow self, is very connected to your decision making and your feeling of control. So the first thing that your shadow self is kind of whispering to you is maybe look where you want to control things way too much, where you want to push through way too much, and where you trust universe a little bit less and you feel like you need to grab onto something to make it happen. It's not bad, but this feeling of hardship, of making sure you make it, sometimes can give an opposite result, and it can make you way more, first of all, way more stressed, and also it can prevent your manifestations coming in quicker because you're creating this kind of current that goes against the universe in a way. Let's see more cards. Let's give you one more card with a picture and then we will read the tarot. When I shuffle, you can actually imagine your question or thinking about something. Oh, it's way too much, so you're thinking about everything a lot. Spirit, can you give us one card? Okay, it's just not the group for one card, so we will take the ones that are looking at us like this, because the universe clearly want us to have a lot of cards. So let's let it, because it says surrender, right? We have stork and we have flowers. Exactly. We also have numbers 17 and 9, and we have a lot of eyes here. Even the flowers, look at it. The flowers have eyes over here, and we also have birds. So we have basically everything in two. Very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. And we have whip in reverse. Yes, let's do it like this. So I honestly think that your need, let's see how this bird grabbing it, that your need of control and your need of physically seeing something, you're also shadow self saying a lot of things about eyes and looking, because we have eyes here, eyes here, eyes, basically we have eyes on every card except this one, and this one was reversed and it's number 11, so let's maybe keep it reversed like that. So, and I think um you want to see the result, and your shadow self is saying you, or you want to see something to believe in it, and your shadow self saying there is no need. I can be very controlling, my, this is my thing, my side, but I can be very, maybe even have trust issues sometimes, but let me be more gentle, let me be more trustworthy in everything without even having to see it. So relying on your intuition more, not on the 3D. So basically go into 5D more. And we have number 11 in reverse, and it says weep. Let's look at this card. And I think it's very clear here, because when you imagine how the whip is going like this motion, right? um it's not really, you can control it, you can, but the percentage of it being very free flowing, you can never be 100% sure how it will bend, right? You can predict the outcome but not the process, so that's where you have the problem. So let's see if we can give you some more very serious advice. Let's give you some tarot cards. Oh, we have way more cards for this pile coming up. Let's take one that was up front. A lot of cards are falling off the table, so you're definitely an overthinker kind. You don't want any free flow. So just make sure it's not that scary, right? Your shadow self needs to heal too and needs to be more surrendering. So some of these cards, I feel for some of your group, it implies it connects to a relationship, and your shadow self says, oh, please remember that for a relationship, it's also important to let go, to surrender, because the relationship is a web of flowing energy, and it's not like you can force something because there's two people involved, right? There's always two people, and for some of you, because we have two, it's very important to sometimes let the other side lead and do not predict outcomes and overthink. And we also have this card, sorry, which is 7 of Wands. And it's this feeling of being defensive when you can control things. So as soon as things go kind of not your way, you maybe can get a little angry, you maybe can get a little frustrated, and a little scared, because out of control is very scary for you. So if you work on that, it can make your life way more pleasant. So let's give you a couple more cards of emotions. Maybe we will see something else that you need. But your message is very clear. Oh, you can't see it, but it fell off the table. It says soft. Yeah, being more soft, exactly. And we have upset. Yeah, being more soft, and maybe I get that when things go out of your control, out of your way, you can get upset, but try to be more surrendering, more soft about it. We also get open-minded. Exactly. Because the situation will be resonating back to you. When you have some opinion about the situation, it will influence the situation itself. I'm not sure I'm explaining it right, but I guess your advice for your group is very clear. Let me give you a couple more cards. In this reading, we will do a self-care card from your shadow self. Let's see what your shadow self suggests. Creativity. Try to do more creative things. And maybe we can get one more. What self-care my dear pile one needs to heal this? It says quiet. Wow, I can't even say what quiet thing. Interesting, just quiet, I guess. Let me know if you know what this word means, because sometimes my writing when I'm in the channel is so weird and I can't even tell what it is. And let's get one more card. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Exactly, your shadow self loves you. And this one was on the floor. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender. Oh my God, we got surrendered twice. How is this even? Yes, so it's about surrender. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Wow. Oh my God, your reading is unbelievable. I want to put it here. It's amazing. Wow. How beautiful is this? So please, pile number one, surrender your control and let go a little bit and let the universe do its work. And be more soft and gentle with yourself first. Thank you for letting me read your cards today. It was a pleasure. If you resonated with this reading, please leave a comment down below to claim your message. Subscribe, like this video, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number two. This is your reading. And let's remind you what reading we have today. Today we have a reading from message from your shadow self. Your shadow self always have the best advice, and it's not the scary part of you, it's the part that also needs your attention and can help you develop your deepest, the most hidden parts of you that can help you to grow into a better person. And let's see what your main card is. Your main card is wisdom. Wow, this is a beautiful deck. Look at this pile. Oh, sorry, look at this card. A very intricate details. It has an octopus, so octopus and sea can be your sign. And you also got this black obsidian stone. It's a protective stone against the outside influence. So we will get you a couple more cards and see. Today I will shuffle on camera, so let me know if you like that. This deck is also beautiful, and I think they will look amazing together. Let's see what your shadow self wants you to know and how, wow, okay, how it wants to help you out. You have ascension. Wow. Anything else, Spirit? Too much. I think that's enough. This pile is obviously going through some very transitional period in their lives. And I feel like your shadow self became very wise, and you became very wise, and you kind of go into the next level of your life. And I also hear boundaries a lot. So, and this stone makes me think about the boundaries, and that you learned or you're learning to protect yourself from outside influence, to ascend, kind of to kind of try to have better boundaries with other people, to know your worth. And I think boundaries, or maybe you need them, you need more boundaries, so your shadow self really wants you to become better about it. Because I can see, because you know how the octopus doing this thing mm, with the tentacles. I feel like sometimes you can be doing way too many things, and you have a lot of things on your plate now, and you can literally overdo it, and you have less energy for yourself. So make sure, first advice from your shadow self is, make sure you contain your energy for this big journey, and know where your energy is wasted, basically, when you're doing too much for other people, when you have less boundaries. So let's move on. Let's give you one more card with the picture. Okay, so we have two. This deck is very, very talkative. It never wants to give me one card, always a couple of them. So we have Moon and Bear. I think this bear is you. And because we get the moon, I think it supports my idea about the fact that you're going through the cycle right now, and you are creating a new path. And look, we have like a moon over here too. And because we have this bear with the third eye, I think you're also developing your intuition as time progressing. And I think it's very important for you to. I also hear nature, because we have this nature on top of the bear, like a little tree and a forest, and we have an octopus. I think it's very important for you to connect with nature and ground yourself, because it's an unstable period of change for you. Um, let's see your tarot cards and emotions cards. Okay, shadow self, what else do we need to know about my pile number 2? Oh, yeah, you have a lot of on your plate, basically, but we already got that. What else do we need to know about? Okay, that's too much. We have Knight of Wands, we have Ten of Wands, and we have Ace of Cups. And Knight of Cups. Yes, and I already know what your shadow self wants you to know. It also wants you to know that your shadow self, because you're going through this, you got this wisdom, you're going through this ascension period. It was very important for you to be in the 3D. So to be like, to have the boundaries, as we talked, to protect yourself. And you felt a lot of a burden in your real life, and you were trying to push through, to work through this, and you basically didn't have a lot of time, because you were getting all this wisdom in real life. You didn't have a lot of time to feel your emotions. You were developing your intuition, as I said already, but your shadow self, I feel it's like this. Your shadow self really wants you to. It struggles with feelings, and wants you to work on being expressive with your feelings a bit more, and being authentic. Because when you have a lot on your plate, you tend to separate yourself from others and hide your emotions. But you can have boundaries, but at the same time being authentic with others. And we got Ace of Cups and Knight of Cups, and I think you need to let, like an Ace of Cups, this water is flowing. So you need to let your emotions run and not not stagnate, and let them flow. And your shadow self really wants you to, in this next stage of life, being more authentic and more into your feelings, because for some reason you can feel that feelings are scary, but they're actually not. It's feeling the feelings can be very beneficial for your mental health, for your real health, and for also the development of your life. And listening, it will help you listen to your intuition even more and tap into your feelings and live through them. So let me give you a couple of emotion oh, okay, we already got one. We have can't wait. Yeah, it's very, your energy is very flowy. It's going because the cycle is going and you can't already stop it. It's in the process. So Spirit, can we get one more? Okay, we got love streak. We got warm and cold. So for some of you, because it's a general reading, but for some of you, we can also get a message that in near future you will, it's like your shadow self is whispering to you, you will get some kind of offer, and maybe even love. So if you let love in and let the emotions in, you may even get some admirer coming your way. And because we have can't wait, love streak, warm and cold, so I think it will all be here pretty soon, if this, for the small percentage of the group who is interested in the love topic. I really want to give this group a couple of charms. I wasn't going to do it, but I just feel like it. We have a guitar, time, so divine timing, and we have a key with the rose. So maybe you can use this as your sign. Wow, your shadow self really wants you to tap into your feelings and to make sure you step into this cycle very, very passionately. And I hope you resonated with this reading. If you like it, please subscribe, put a message in the comments down below to claim your pile, and like this video. And I hope I see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group number 3. This is your pile. You got this beautiful orange citrine stone, and I already have a little bit of a feeling what it can be about just because of your stone. But let's first see your 2 cards. You were the only pile who got 2 cards. I was hiding it a little bit, but now you can see it. So today, I completely forgot to remind you what today's reading is about. Is a message from your shadow self. It's a wonderful side of you that can also be beneficial and help you to unravel and uncover the deepest parts of your soul. So we have good luck and good fortune. It was completely accidental. I haven't seen these cards before, so sorry about that. I'm still sick a little bit. So you have good luck and good fortune. Your shadow self is actually really want to tell you that it's proud of you and you're going to do great. And it's serving this very nurturing role today, like a motherly role of protecting you and telling you that it's proud of you and you're doing okay. It's not very common for the shadow side to do that. But because we got citrine stone, I think for most of you in this pile, it could be connected with very material things. So it could be connected with the feelings of joy, overall of happiness, and with the material stuff, with money, with your purpose in life, with your career, with your abundance. Let's see what other messages we will get. We have the revolutionary, and the hand is holding a torch. And we have nature. Wow, these cards look very beautiful all together. So for this pile, for my dear pile number 3, I feel like you also got multiple signs from the universe. You got on this first card, I'm not sure if you can see, you got a ladybug. So the ladybug can be your sign. It's a sign of good fortune and good luck. And you also got, I'm not sure what this is. It's some kind of bug, but I can't exactly remember how it's called. But it's also a very nice sign from the universe. You got the revolutionary and nature. Wow, so your pile have a lot of wings, a lot of fire, a lot of air energy. So you may be the air sign, or the air sign can be important for you with your question. Because I feel like your shadow side is very funny. It wants to tell you that it's not bad. Maybe there are some of your features of your character that you're ashamed of, or maybe you always, or sometimes you were sometimes talking bad about yourself. You saying like, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not like, you know how sometimes we have this negative self-talk, and your shadow side is like, yes, sometimes I can be this, I can be that, but I'm still here for you, I'm still a part of you, and actually I want us to succeed. And sometimes I feel these destructive feelings to protect us, to make us better. And sometimes I feel misunderstood, but I care about you. Wow, such a nice, sweet message. I wasn't expecting that. It's, yeah, how cool. So let's see what feelings your shadow side wants you to know. We have open and patient. Oh, how nice. And at the bottom of the deck, we have shining. Let's take it. Wow. Yeah, and I think your shadow side really wants you to be very, very patient, and make sure you bring the light to your shadow self too. And you being patient when sometimes you feel the negative feelings are a part of you. If you're scared, if you feel hesitant, if you're angry, if you hurt, it's also you. It's just there to show you, to light you up some parts of your life that needs change and that are not serving you. So let's get one more card with a picture. This deck is always so talkative and gives me so many cards. We have a ring, a clover, home and the cloud. Wow, so I feel like that air sign is very present, as I said, because we got the cloud and the air over here. So maybe you will benefit also from just being outside, and from doing the breathing exercises. It's just sometimes can be easy as that, just breathe in, breathe out. We got the number 6, number 2, number 4, and number 25. So 25 could be the age, 26 could be the age, 24, 46, 42, 24, 42. So take it as it resonates. And also, I hear that sometimes you want to protect yourself from the negative side of you, but there are no perfect people, you know? There are no perfect people without the bad qualities, and there are no, actually, there are no bad people in terms of like qualities, but what I'm saying is you can't, like this clover, um, you can't contain yourself only to being a certain image, because all parts of you are important. And I feel like you sometimes trying to look better than you are, in terms of you try to be perfect, and nobody is perfect. And because we got this home and a shell, you try to contain yourself. You can clearly see with this too. You try to contain yourself up to a certain, maybe certain image, certain boundaries, certain achievements that you can get, certain feelings that you should do, certain profession that should follow, certain boundaries you should have, certain circumstances that you should behave in. But who said that the world outside is scary? Your shadow self wants to, for you to actually be patient, open up, and shine your light outside of this box that you created for yourself inside your head, basically. And we also got this message, because I see this red thread on this ring, that whatever is meant to be yours will be yours, and you can't and you can't you can't destroy things that are yours just because you're not a certain person, or you don't behave a certain way, or you don't follow certain rules. What's yours is yours and will stay yours no matter what. And the universe will take care of it. So your shadow self really wants you to believe in yourself, to not contain yourself to the image that you have to follow, to the rules you have to play, to follow, to just to try to grow outside of your comfort zone, basically. Let's give you a couple of tarot cards. We have the Lovers. Anything else, Spirit? Can we get one more? And we have King of Swords. Exactly. So sometimes what can keep you stuck, or what can keep you unstuck, is being more real, more true with yourself. So accepting yourself fully and being more outspoken, getting outside of your comfort zone, and also being more I hear like divine guidance, maybe more even open to divine guidance um, for yourself. And if your question was about love, same, just be more outspoken, more patient, more open, expressing yourself more authentically, and not being afraid of all parts of you, basically. Wow, such a nice reading. I want to give you a couple of charms. So we have a lion. So you can be a Leo, or someone you know could be a Leo season. We have a feather, and I think your angel, your guides are looking at you, and also got same as spell too. You got a guitar. Maybe music is important and can help you out, or music is somehow is your sign. It was such a wonderful reading. Your shadow self is the nicest one I ever seen. So please, if you enjoyed this video, if you resonated, like it, put a comments down below to claim your pile, to claim your message, and I subscribe, and I hope I see you in the next reading. Bye.